Port Charles has never been a town where secrets stay buried for long. But on Monday, February 2, General Hospital turns up the heat as Willow Tate Corinthos crosses a line she swore she never would. After weeks of playing defense, swallowing guilt, and convincing herself she's doing everything for the family, Willow decides it's time to stop being the good soldier. And when Willow plays dirty, the fallout is explosive. This is not the soft-spoken, endlessly forgiving Willow fans once knew. This is a woman cornered and dangerous. Willow's breaking point. Since narrowly escaping legal disaster, Willow has been living on borrowed time. Every smile feels forced, every quiet moment heavy with the fear that the truth will come out. She knows too many people are circling, Carly, Nina, even Jason, whose instincts have never failed him for long. What finally pushes Willow over the edge on February 2 is the realization that playing fair isn't protecting her anymore. Someone knows something. And Willow is done waiting to see who blinks first. Spoilers tease that Willow takes a calculated risk, one that could either secure her freedom or completely destroy her life. This isn't a spontaneous mistake. This is strategy. Willow identifies her weakest link and exploits it with precision, proving she's learned far more from the Corinthos playbook than anyone suspected. The question isn't if Willow plays dirty. It's who she targets first. Nina feels the shift. If there's one person who senses the change immediately, it's Nina Reeves. Their relationship has been fragile at best, toxic at worst, and February 2 makes it clear that the uneasy truce is officially over. Willow makes a move that feels personal, almost cruel. Whether it's withholding crucial information, manipulating access to Wiley and Amelia, or subtly reframing a past event, Willow reminds Nina exactly where the power currently lies. And Nina knows it. Sources hint that Nina is left shaken, realizing too late that Willow isn't reacting emotionally, she's thinking 3 steps ahead. For Nina, this moment lands like a warning shot: back off or lose everything. But Nina has never been one to stay down for long. If Willow thinks this ends quietly, she's gravely mistaken. Michael starts to worry. At first, Michael Corinthos believes Willow is simply being strong, protective, smart. But as February 2 unfolds, Michael notices something unsettling. Willow isn't confiding in him anymore. She's making decisions solo. Big ones. When Michael presses for answers, Willow deflects with half-truths and carefully chosen words. The cracks in their marriage widen as Michael begins to wonder whether Willow is protecting their family or protecting herself from him. The irony: Michael might be the one person who could actually help her if she'd let him. Instead, Willow's secrecy may end up costing her the very trust she's trying to preserve. Carly connects the dots. Over at the Metro Court, Carly Spencer feels that familiar chill, the one she gets when something isn't adding up. Willow's behavior sets off alarm bells, and Carly starts asking questions she probably shouldn't be asking, yet. Spoilers suggest Carly uncovers a key inconsistency tied to Willow's past testimony or recent actions. It's not proof, not yet, but it's enough to make Carly dig in her heels. And if there's one thing Port Charles history has taught us, it's this: Carly never stops once she starts digging. Willow's dirty move might buy her time, but it also puts her directly in Carly's line of fire. And that's a dangerous place to be. Jason's suspicion grows. Meanwhile, Jason Morgan quietly observes from the sidelines, and that may be Willow's biggest mistake. Jason doesn't need confessions or paper trails. He reads people. And on February 2, he sees something in Willow's eyes that he doesn't like. A spoiler hint suggests Jason picks up on a subtle contradiction, something small, something most people would miss. He doesn't confront Willow. He doesn't warn Michael. He files it away. Which means Willow's clock just started ticking louder. The moral cost. What makes this storyline hit harder is that Willow knows she's crossing a moral line. She doesn't justify it with anger. She justifies it with fear and love for her children. But General Hospital has never been kind to characters who believe the ends justify the means. February 2 marks a turning point where Willow can no longer claim innocence. Whether she's manipulating emotions, bending the truth, or setting someone else up to take the fall, she becomes an active architect of deception. And once that door opens, it never really closes. What happens next? By the end of the episode, Willow may think she's won. The immediate threat neutralized, the pressure eased. But longtime viewers know better. Dirty moves always leave fingerprints. And in Port Charles, someone is always watching. As February sweeps kick off, Willow's choice on February 2 sets off a chain reaction, one that could end in heartbreak, betrayal, and a truth bomb that no amount of manipulation can contain. Will Willow outsmart everyone? Or has she just signed her own downfall? One thing's certain. The good girl era is officially over, and General Hospital is about to get a whole lot messier.